Here I will focus on the history of the Ford family as I've come to understand it. This will deal with the American roots of the family. Uh, I will start by discussing a man named Nathaniel Ford, who was married to Sena Cloud. Nathaniel was born in 1747 in Caroline, Virginia. Uh, I have that he died in January 1843 in Dutchman's Creek, Fairfield, South Carolina. His wife was born in 1746 in Prince William, Virginia, and also died in Fairfield County, Dutchman's Creek in 1814. To me, these are my seventh great grandparents. Uh, Nathaniel and Sena had a son named Gardner Ford, who was a Revolutionary War soldier. Here I will show a picture of Gardner Ford's tomb. Uh, I'll do that later. Uh, anyway, uh, Gardner Ford was a Revolutionary War soldier in Taylor's Regiment, South Carolina militia. He was born in 1755 in South Carolina and died 1805 in South Carolina. Uh, his wife was Magdalene Love, born in 1760, South Carolina, and she died in 1834 in Greene County, Alabama. I have that they had a total of 12 kids. I'm not going to name them all for time constraints. Uh, one of whom was Doral Ford. Uh, I have that he was born January 1st, 1793, in Fairfield, South Carolina. Uh, and he died January 1863 in Choctaw County. Uh, the cemetery that Doral Ford is buried in is called the Sardis Cemetery. It's in a town called Pushmataha in Choctaw County. The cemetery today is overrun. It's been abandoned for many years. Doral Ford does not have a marker that is present in the cemetery, but that is where he is buried. Uh, I have Doral Ford being married to a woman who was apparently his second wife. Uh, her name was Susanna. I don't know what her last name was. Uh, they had a son named John Fost Ford. Born in 1817, South Carolina, and he died November 19th, 1899, in Tyler, Texas. His wife was Catherine Jane Love, born March 1st, 1826, in Mississippi. By the way, it is through Catherine Love that the Fords are of Irish descent. They are of Irish descent through her ancestor Abraham Clausen, uh, who came from Ireland. Uh, John and Catherine had a son named Toby or Tobias Samuel Ford. Uh, he was born in 1853 in a town called Fordtown. Not exactly sure what state that was in. Probably Mississippi. Uh, Tobias was married to Josephine Collister Vickery, who was born 1860, died 1934. Uh, they had quite a few children together. Uh, I have seen, or I have where Tobias was with a woman named Elizabeth Smith, nicknamed Lizzie, and they had a son named Angelo Mazzeo. I think that's how you say it. Angelo Mazzeo Ford. Uh, he was born in, he was born on June 17th, 1884, in Wesson, Mississippi. I have never seen a marriage record for Tobias and Lizzie, so I'm assuming that they had an affair, and of course that Angelo was an illegitimate child. Uh, Angelo married Kate Lofton Ford in 1905 in Wesson, Mississippi. Angelo, by trade, was a carpenter. He died in 1944, October 17th, 1944. Uh, with Kate, his wife Kate, he had uh, Earl Emerson, born 1907, died 1986. Kathleen Toby, who died in 1990. She was, I think, 84 years old, known as KT. And Robert Lee, known as RL, and Grace Inez, as well as Henry and Pauline. Now, I know that Robert Lee was married to a woman named Alma C., and Grace Inez married Riva. I can't remember his name right offhand. So it's through Grace that we are related to the Rivas, of course. Uh, Angelo died in Ballabatury, as well as his wife Kate. She passed away in 1968, also in Ballabatury. Uh, for anybody, by the way, who is watching this video who is not from around here, Ballabatury is the way we say Bayula Battery. Just wanted to clear that up. Uh, Earl married Agnes P. Traylor, and they had, of course, my grandpa, Kenneth, my uncle Paul, Ronnie, and Aunt Elizabeth. Uh, KT, by the way, was married to Emery Deacle, and I know I've left some people out in here, I'm sure somewhere. Uh, so please just forgive me. Uh, the Ford family is it's a very interesting family, uh, one which has been pretty well researched, and there is more detail than what I have given here, obviously. Uh, and I'm proud to say that my last name is Ford. Uh, Very strong heritage and tradition, especially around Ballabatury.